Hello and good morning, and welcome to Hatha Therapeutics Level 1. So for today's class, we're going to look at releasing the length of the spine, concentrating on mostly the lower spine, and also releasing the inner hips. So the beautiful thing about these two areas is that they're actually related, they're interconnected. So one of the things that we look at when we're releasing a lower spine is we also look at opening up that psoas muscle. So the psoas muscle actually starts up at the front, right in the inner hip crest, and it loops around the hip and it comes around the back to hug the base of the spine. So this is why we're actually marrying these two parts of the body in together for today's practice, the lower spine and the hips. As we release one, we're going to release the other as well. So from here, thinking about opening up our root, strengthening our foundation, flipping the palms down over the thighs. And then for today's class, we're actually going to start today with some pranayama technique called alternate nostril breathing. So this is going to actually start to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So once we start to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, our bodies slide into our rest and digest state, which actually helps us get a little bit deeper into our practice, slowing everything down. So what we're going to do is we're going to tuck the index and the middle finger into the base of the thumb, and then our thumb and our ring finger and our pinky are going to be sticking out. From here, you're going to place the thumb over the right nostril. And then we're going to start here by closing off the right nostril, and then you're going to exhale all of the breath out from the left. Inhale through the left. Slow inhalations. Close the left nostril. Exhale the breath through the right. If you haven't closed the eyes, closing the eyes now. Inhaling through the right. Closing the right nostril, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. At the base of the exhalation, releasing the hand back to the thigh. And then inhaling through both nostrils. And allowing the breath to return back to its neutral state as you observe the body. Observe the breath. Observe all of the sensations. And then finding your intention for today's practice. Flipping the palms up. As you inhale, tracing the sun all the way up overhead. Exhaling the hands towards heart center. Let us inhale to Om to start today's practice. Gently fluttering up the eyes open and releasing the hands back towards the thighs. Perfect. So before we get started, we're just going to make sure that we have our 3 props for today. So a small blanket off to one side, a towel, so large towel, and a pillow. So we're not going to use those just yet. We're just going to make sure that they're readily available off to one side. From here, first, what we're going to do is we're going to take the pads of the feet together and then guide the heels of the feet closer towards the sit bones. The knees are going to be nice and open. So we're going to do 2 different forward folds here. We're going to go in first with a nice long spine, and then we're going to relax the length of the spine into flexion over the legs. So I'm going to turn over to my side so we can see what we're doing. So you're going to take a hold of the base of the feet, just the outer edges here. You're going to open up your feet like a book, and as you open up your feet, you're going to reach through the crown of the head. You're going to hug the arms in through the trunk of the body as you open and lift the chest. And then from here, you're going to tilt from the pelvis. So you're going to tilt the pelvis forward, hinging from the hips. You're going to lead with the heart. Keep reaching through with an open chest forward, keeping a nice long spine. So making sure that it's not curled over just yet like this. We're just keeping it nice and long, reaching through the crown of the head, lifting the heart, guiding the shoulders back, hugging the arms in through the trunk. And from here, we're going to take a couple of very deep breaths in through the hips. Each inhalation, lifting your heart and your chest forward. Each exhalation, coming a little bit deeper into your fold, hinging from your hips. We're going to take 2 more breaths here, and then we're going to start to relax the spine over the legs into flexion. Excellent. From here, take a nice big inhalation, pulling your heart forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to release the entire length of the spine over the legs. You're going to walk your hands forward. Keep guiding your exhalation in through the inner hips. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And slowly as you inhale, walking the hands back towards the body. And then from here, We're going to cross the legs, but this time we're not going to cross the legs like we would in lotus. We're just going to take the left leg behind the right, and we're going to stack the right leg right in front of the left. Perfect. So from here, as we inhale, we're going to keep the arms nice and wide all the way up overhead. And then as you exhale, you're going to twist over towards the right side, and then you're going to take the left hand down over the right knee, and the right hand is going to come out behind you. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Reach through the crown, open up your chest. As you exhale, guide your gaze past the right shoulder, taking the spine into a deeper twist. Take one more breath down the entire length of the spine, igniting each vertebra on the way down, exhaling the breath at the tailbone. And then from here, we're going to inhale, reach all the way back through center. And then as we exhale, we're going to fold over towards the right. Inhale, left hand back to the earth. Beautiful. Exhale, guide the right leg out over towards the right side. From here, you're going to press through your heel, tuck the toes in towards you. The right hand is going to come down onto the right leg. As you inhale, you're going to sweep up through the left arm all the way up towards the sky. Then as you exhale, you're going to fold over that right leg. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Keep that left hip bone heavily onto the ground. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise. That's the last one. Exhale, fold. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. So as you're folding over towards the right, keeping your chest open, spiral your left armpit back and keep your gaze up towards the sky. One more breath. Inhale, center. Beautiful. And exhale, left hand back to the earth. All right. Let's take that left leg. What we're going to do is we're just going to bend that left leg back so the heel is just on the outside of that hip. We're going to bend the right knee in. And from here, we're just going to go into deer pose. So this right shin is right parallel right in front of you, and then the left leg is back. From here, we're just going to twist over towards the right side. You're going to inhale, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, you're just going to walk the hands forward. One more breath. And you're going to walk the hands all the way back up. You're going to tuck the right heel in, extend the left leg out, pressing out through the heel. We're going to guide the left hand over on top of the right. We're going to inhale, right hand up to the sky. And then exhale to fold. 3 times. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. You're going to finish off in that twist. Inhale to rise. Exhale, fold to stay in your fold. Spiral that right armpit back. Shift your gaze up to the sky. Last breath. Inhale, rise. Right hand back down to the ground as you exhale. Perfect. From here, we're going to fold the left leg in, so it's right in front of the right leg. We're going to inhale, hands up to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to twist over towards the left, and the right hand is going to come over the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to 2. Twist towards the left side, taking your gaze past the left shoulder. Last breath. Perfect. Inhale, center. And from here, we're just going to take that right heel on the outskirts of that right hip. So we're just going to fold the leg in the opposite direction so that that left leg is right in front of you still and your right foot is back. And we're going to inhale, lift up to the sky. Exhale, twist back towards the left side. You're going to take the hands back down to the ground. You're just going to walk your hands forward. Take one more breath here. And then begin to walk your hands back towards the body. And we're going to flip over into tabletop position. So in tabletop position, we're going to make sure that we have we're actually going to set up our blanket and our bolster. So let's place the blanket right at the center of the mat. We're going to take our blanket, we're going to fold it just so that it's not terribly wide, just wide enough to catch your knees. And then we're going to place that right at the center of the mat. I always like to make sure that we're nice and comfortable during our practice. And we're going to take the moment here to make our bolster. So you're going to take your pillow and your towel. You're going to extend your towel lengthwise. You're going to fold your pillow in half, and then you're going to roll your pillow up into the tight little burrito. Beautiful. So we're going to just rest this bolster off to one side. And then we're going to come onto tabletop position, hands and knees. Whoops. All right. So from here, we're going to go into a couple of cat-cows. We'll exhale to cat, inhale to cow. On your exhalation, tuck the tailbone under. Lift the navel up to the spine. Lift the spine all the way up towards the sky. And then as you inhale, you're going to drape the front of the body towards the earth as you open up your chest and take your gaze forward. Let's do another 3 rounds of cat and cow. Last breath. sliding ourselves back to center. Perfect. So from here, we're just going to take the knees in towards each other, just for a little bit more balance. We're going to make sure that the elbows have a slight micro bend in them so that we're not doing one of these and locking them into place. I have hyperextended elbows, so we make sure that we're going to keep the health of our elbows and not do that. So there's a slight micro bend at the elbows here to support. We're going to reach to the crown of the head, pull the tailbone all the way back, nice long spine. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, tuck the navel in as you bend the right knee into the chest. And then you're going to circle that right knee out. So you're going to try to isolate the movements from just your right hip, drawing circles with your right knee. And trying to maintain a nice long spine as you make your circles, releasing that right hip. Lovely. All right, let's switch directions. Drawing circles in the opposite direction now. Three, two, one. Beautiful. Let's inhale the right knee out to the side. Exhale down. Inhale, open. Beautiful. Exhale down. Let's do 3 more of those. Inhale, open. Exhale down. Inhale, open. Exhale down. Last one. On the inhalation, give your right glute a little bit of a squeeze. Inhale, open. Squeeze. And then exhale, release it all the way back down. Beautiful. Let's untuck the toes. Child's pose for 1 full breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale, tabletop position. Tuck the toes under. Beautiful. Nice long spine here. Knees are together. Reaching through the crown of the head. Inhale to tuck the left knee into the chest. Keeping that nice long spine, nice and straight. Then as you exhale, start to circle the left knee all the way back. Isolate the movement from just the left hip. Can you imagine as though someone's resting a tray on your spine with a big jug of water on it? You're going to try not to spill that jug of water as you make your rotations with the left knee. Keep that navel tightly pulled into the spine. Elbows are nice and soft. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Changing directions. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So from here, we're going to do exactly the same thing I was doing on the other side. We're just going to butterfly that leg out, keeping that knee bent. So we're going to go for 5 rounds. Perfect. Inhale, left leg out. Give that left glute a little bit of a squeeze. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. We got 3 more. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Last one. Inhale out. Exhale in. Beautiful. Let's untuck the toes. Child's pose. We're going to take 1 breath here, and then we're going to release the shoulders a little bit. All right, let's keep the sit bones at the heels. As you inhale, lift the fingertips up to the sky. Flip the palms away from each other. Exhale, sweep back wide. Opening up your chest. Flip the palms up. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, release the hands back down. Perfect. So from here, we're just going to, if you have socks, take your socks off to one side. So we're going to step things up a little bit. We're going to come back into tabletop position. We're going to keep our hands on the ground. Knees are together. Spine is nice and long. Toes are tucked under. We are going to inhale, press back through the right heel. Exhale, tuck the right knee in as you curl the spine up. Inhale, press back. Exhale in. Inhale back. Exhale in. Inhale back. We'll do one more. Exhale in. We're going to change things up here a little bit. Inhale, press the right heel back. From here, as you exhale, you're going to descend the right toes down to the ground. And then from here, you're going to inhale, lift the left hand up to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to trace the left fingertips all the way back, press back through the right heel. You're going to take your gaze past the left shoulder. Keep pressing out through that right heel, nice and strong, nice strong supporting back leg here. From here, you can either keep your gaze looking past the left shoulder as you reach, or you can loop the left arm back towards the right hip. Taking your spine into a little bit of a deeper twist here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sweep the right arm all the way back up to the sky. As you exhale, you're just going to take the left hand back down to the ground. On your inhalation, so we're going to switch things up here a little bit here. On your inhalation, you're going to lift your right leg and slide it out to the side, kind of like we were doing before with the straight leg. And then as you exhale, you're going to descend the base of the right foot, and then you're going to lower down onto your forearms, like so. So from here, you're going to step your right hand out towards your left, and then you're going to take your left arm. You're going to stay on that elbow. You're going to rotate the arm inward so that the fingertips are pointing in the same direction as the right hand. From here, we're going to inhale, reach up to the sky through the right hand. As you exhale, you're going to thread the needle. You're going to glide that right arm underneath the left over the earth, reaching all the way over towards the opposite side of your right foot. You're going to feel a little bit of sensations in through the right hip. Inhale, open up, and then exhale to twist. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Let's do 3 more. Inhale 3, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Last one. Inhale 1, exhale. Excellent. All right, so from here, we're going to take the hands back underneath the shoulders. And we're going to inhale, right leg up. Exhale all the way back, bending the right knee, taking the right knee back beside the left. We're going to take the toes back down to the ground and swap over towards the left side now. So making sure that the wrists are underneath the shoulders. Navel to spine, nice flat spine. And then from here, we're going to inhale, press the left foot back. Exhale, tuck the right knee in. Sorry, the left knee in. As you tuck it in, curl the spine all the way up. Inhale, press back. Exhale in. Inhale back. Exhale in. Inhale back. Exhale in. Inhale back. We'll do 2 more. Exhale in. Inhale back. Perfect. We're going to exhale to send the left toes. Inhale, right hand up to the sky. Exhale, slide the right hand all the way back and take your gaze past the right shoulder. Press back through the left heel as much as you can as you continuously reach all the way back. And from here, you can either keep your gaze exactly where it is, or you can sweep the right arm behind the back body towards the left hip. Last breath. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the sky with the right hand. Exhale, right hand back towards the earth. Inhale, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, left leg all the way up to the side and release. Release that left foot back down to the ground. Guiding your forearms down to the ground, you're going to step your left hand up towards the left foot. You're going to rotate from the right elbow, fingers in. Perfect. And from here, we're going to inhale, lift up to the sky. And then exhale to thread the needle, sliding just over the earth, reaching in the opposite direction of the left foot. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. Exhale to reach. Inhale up. 3. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. 2. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. 1. Exhale, reach. Beautiful. Guiding the hands back underneath the shoulders. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left leg back. And taking the left knee right beside the right. From here, you're going to untuck the toes. You're going to keep the toes together. You're going to slide the knees nice and open as you can take them. You're going to slide the sit bones all the way back into a wide-legged child's pose. Walk your arms all the way out like you're giving yourself a real big cat stretch. Give your hips all of your exhalations. So send your exhalations all the way into your hips. If you're a visual person, feel free to color your breath your favorite color. And then as you exhale that color into the hips, opening them up, and sinking yourself lower to the ground. Last breath. You're going to walk your hands back up on your exhalation. And you're going to take your blanket off to one side. Excellent. Okay. So from here, coming into tabletop position, we're going to inhale, step the left foot forward. We're going to, from here, slide the heels of the palms on the inner crest of the right foot. Okay, so your fingers are pointing in the same direction. From here, we're going to flip the left foot over, and then you're going to lift the toes up, pressing the heel down into the ground. So your right foot, you may need to adjust it, is going to be out at a 45-degree angle. Your hands are going to come down to the earth right underneath your shoulders here. Perfect. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Guiding your exhalations in through that left hip now. At the base of this last exhalation, you're going to inhale, lift to center. You're going to walk your hands over. And then as you exhale, you're going to sink into the left sit bone as you shift your right toes up towards the sky. A couple of breaths here. Beautiful. Now we're going to go back and forth just twice. Inhale, center. Exhale, sink. Inhale, center. Exhale, sink. So that was one round. One more. Inhale, center. Exhale, sink. Inhale, center. Exhale, sink. So from here, we're going to stay over towards the left side. We're going to sweep the left arm over towards the outer edge of the left foot. We're going to rotate the right foot so that it's facing the back of your mat. Then you're going to descend the right knee, untuck the right toes, and we're going to come here into our low lunge. As you inhale, you're going to sweep the fingertips across the earth, draw the inner thighs towards each other, navel to spine. You're going to take your gaze up towards where the wall meets the ceiling, making sure not to crank your neck and keep the back of your neck nice and long. Feel free to give yourself a slight back bend here as you reach back through the fingertips and open up your chest towards the sun for 3, 2, and 1. On your exhalation, we're going to descend the hands back down to the ground. We're going to slide the sit bones all the way back. And we're going to fold over your left leg here. The toes are going to be pointing down to the ground. Excellent. Last breath. Inhale to sweep forward, bending the left knee. We're going to walk the heels of the palms in front of the inner crest of the left foot. We're going to flip the right foot over. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip in towards that right sit bone here. Beautiful. One breath. Let's sweep that right arm towards the outskirts of the right leg as we rotate the left foot forward. We're going to descend the left knee, untuck the left toes, draw the inner thighs towards each other. Inhale, reach up to the sky, low lunge. Keep your gaze nice and soft towards where the wall meets the ceiling. And from here, you can do exactly what you did on the other side. You can exhale, reach all the way back, open up your heart towards the sun for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hands come back down to the earth. You're going to slide the sit bones all the way back, folding over your right leg. One more breath here. On your next inhalation, you're going to sweep the right knee forward, tuck the left toes under, exhale, step the left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. On the next inhalation, softening the knees ever so slightly, just a little tiny bit. We're going to press through the feet. Inhale, rise, trace the sun on the way up. Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center. Samastitihi. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to keep the hands at heart center, and we're going to shift. We're going to shift into a little bit of a balancing posture here to start to get that stretch on the outer right hip. So let's get the feet together here. Keep the hands towards heart center. I'm going to press through the palms and the lengths of the fingers here. Reach to the crown of the head. From here, you're going to pull the navel back into the spine. Inhale, right knee into the chest. Upon your exhalation, you're going to point the toes vigorously forward. As you inhale, you're going to pull the navel even further to the spine as you lift the front of the thigh closer towards your belly. Last breath. And then you're going to flex your foot, bend the right knee, and you're going to guide the right ankle over the left thigh. As you exhale, you're going to slide the sit bones all the way back into space, keeping the crown of the head lifted up towards the sky. Keeping that right foot fully flexed, press through the heel, tuck the toes in, sinking your sit bones back. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to lift. Whoops, as you exhale, if you step back out, you're going to bring your heel back in. As you exhale, you're going to slide that foot down to the outside of the left foot. So now your legs are crossed. And then we're going to take the hands all the way down. We're going to tuck the chin into the chest, and we're going to roll all the way down into our forward fold. Once you come down into your forward fold, you may choose to wrap your arms behind the legs. Taking a couple of breaths here. And then guide the arms out into T position. Slide the shoulders in towards each other. Inhale to rise. Exhale, arms down, uncross the legs. Hands towards heart center, Anjali Mudra. Pressing the palms and the lengths of the fingers in towards each other. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Exhale, toes out. Inhale, left thigh towards you. Pull the navel back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex the left foot. Bend the knee, sliding the ankle over the thigh, and sliding the sit bones all the way back into space, into your seat. Keeping the shoulders back, keeping the crown reaching towards the sky. Last 2 breaths here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, slide that left leg down. Release the hands alongside the body. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, tuck the chin in. Roll the spine all the way down. Coming into your forward fold, you can either wrap your arms behind the legs, or you can take a hold of your elbows and allow yourself to dangle forward. One more breath. Excellent. From here, you're going to inhale, arms open into T, slide the shoulder blades back, lifting all the way up, and then exhale to release, uncross the legs. Open up the feet into a medium-sized V, so slightly wider than hip width distance, feet out at a 45-degree angle. So from here, we're going to take the Lotus Mudra. So from here, it's almost like the Anjali Mudra, but the fingers are nice and wide. You're going to spread your fingers nice and wide. You're going to press the edges of the thumbs in together, the edges of the palms, and the pinky. So it's a nice big flower here. From here, you're going to inhale, lift your flower all the way up towards the sun. On your exhalation, you're going to tuck the petals in, and you're going to take the roots of your flower all the way down to the ground as your knees bend and the sit bones come down to the earth, coming into your squat. Beautiful. From here, as you inhale, you're going to untuck your petals. You're going to lift the flower all the way back up towards the sun. We're going to do this 3 more times. Exhale to descend into your squat. Inhale to rise. Exhale down. Inhale, rise. So this is going to be the last time we come down. We're going to stay down. Exhale, descend. Once you come down to the ground, you're going to guide your hands back into Anjali Mudra. Whoops. You're not going to fall back. Hopefully, if you do, that's okay. All right. So we're going to take the palms together, and we're going to press the palms in towards each other and the lengths of the fingers. You're going to reach to the crown of the head and keep your chest nice and open. Slide the shoulders back. You're going to squeeze the legs into the arms, press the arms out into the legs, equal pressure. From here, you're going to close your eyes and remember your intention for today's practice. So just a little quick note here. For those of you who your heels are lifted like so, you can always actually roll the back of your mat to fill in that space so that your heels can actually rest. So eventually your heels will come all the way down to the ground. So just a quick little cue there. Woo! Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastiti. Beautiful. All right. So from here, let's just cross the legs here, bend the knees, and guide the sit bones back down to the earth, coming into a seated position. So from here, we're going to make sure that we have our bolster. And we're going to come down onto our spines. And before we do anything, we're just going to take ourselves into a little bit of a twist. We are going to be going over today maybe about 5-ish minutes, if not less. So from here, you're going to make sure that your bolster is further past your hips for now. You're going to extend your right leg out. You're going to tuck the left knee in. From here, we're going to slide the right hand on the outer edge of the left knee, keeping that knee strongly bent. We're going to extend the left arm back down to the ground into a T position, and then you're going to exhale the left leg across the body, taking your gaze past the left shoulder. Last breath. Inhale, center. Both knees come into the chest. Beautiful. Relax the left leg back down to the ground. Left hand on the outer edge of the left. On the outer edge of the right knee. Extend that right arm nice and long. Exhale the right leg across the body, taking your gaze past the right shoulder. All right, 2 more breaths. Inhale, center, both knees into the chest. Exhale, knees wide as you can take them. And then you're going to keep the knees strongly bent as you take the hands towards the outer edges of your feet. You're going to shift the base of the feet up towards the sky. Happy baby. So I'm sure that you've all seen happy babies in this pose. They don't actually stay still at all. They move around quite a bit. So from here, you can either keep your hands towards the outer edges of your feet, or you can take Kubera Mudra over your big toes. You can wrap your middle finger and your index around your big toes. And then from here, you can start to shift and move about just like happy babies would. You can draw circles with the base of your feet. You can extend one leg out and then the other. Allow yourself to tip over to one side. Allow yourself to really express yourself and have a little bit of fun here. Invite a little bit of playfulness and dynamic movement. You can outstretch both legs out at the same time, pushing into your hands. You can guide both heels in together, guiding the heels into the groin area, opening up your hips, doing whatever you want for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's guide the legs back together. Knees are bent, feet planted on the ground. Slide that bolster right back up beside us. Then we're going to press to the feet, lifting the hips up nice and high. We're going to slide that bolster right underneath the hips at the base of the lumbar spine, the lowest part of the spine. You're going to open up your arms into T position. Then from here, you're going to start to extend one leg up to the sky and then allow the other one to follow. From here, as you inhale, you're going to press through the base of the feet, tuck the toes in towards you. As you exhale, you're going to guide your legs nice and open as you can take them. Allow gravity to take its toll here, but before we release the engagement of the legs, let's give ourselves a little bit of adjustment. Guiding the hands towards the inner thighs, you're going to internally rotate the thighs towards you as you point the toes towards the earth, pressing through the heels. Once you've found your little adjustment here, you can release the hands back to the earth and release the engagements of the legs. Allow gravity to take the legs closer to the earth, opening up your hips here. So if you have space, unlike I do, you can actually rock yourself from side to side, even even so much so that each foot reaches the ground. It doesn't have to, but it might. And just giving yourself, your lower spine, a little bit of a massage here as you slowly rock from side to side. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, legs come all the way together. And you're just going to leave the feet here facing towards the sky. Legs are together. The lower spine is supported by your bolster. Your arms are open into T position. You start to allow the breath to settle back to a neutral state and observing the sensations throughout the body. So this pose, before we come out of it, is excellent if you have insomnia, if you're having problems sleeping at night. You do this and you actually leave your legs up against the wall. You may elevate your hips, but it's not necessarily if your legs up against the wall. You can even wrap your legs up in this blanket and allow a little bit of comfort behind the heels as you rest the heels on the wall. And you could do this about 7 to 10 minutes before you go to bed at night. You're going to notice that you're going to sleep a little bit faster. You're going to go to sleep a little bit faster. You're going to stay asleep for a little bit longer. So this, just like we did in the beginning of the class with the pranayama, this position of the legs here, nice up and straight, also activates the parasympathetic nervous system as well. So you can also do this at any point throughout the day if you're having any sort of stress. Do this just for a couple of minutes. You're going to realize that the body and the mind and the breath start to actually slow down significantly at a relatively quick pace. Slow down quickly, right? So slightly ironic there. All right, let's hug the knees into the chest. Then releasing the feet back down to the ground as you press through the base of the feet, lifting the hips up. You're going to slide the bolster right underneath your knees. Perfect. And then you're going to rest your knees over the bolster. From here, you're going to give yourself one last big hug. You're going to tuck the knees into the chest. Exhale, forehead to knees. Then as you inhale, open up your body once again over to the earth, relaxing the knees over your bolster, allowing the spine to melt back down to the ground. Beginning to take the last 3 breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. At the base of the last exhalation, bending the knees, planting the feet, and then rolling over towards the right side of the body. Pressing through the base of the left hand and rising up into a seated position to close today's practice. Guiding the hands towards heart center and Anjali Mudra. Releasing the links of the thumbs over the sternum to connect with the rhythm of the heart's beat. Let us inhale to Om now to close today's practice. Inhaling. Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. Peace, peace, peace. May every single cell of your entire being be filled with love, light, abundance, bliss, freedom, and optimal health. May all beings be happy. Be happy. Be happy. Namaste, everyone. If you have any questions or comments at all about this practice or any other practice, please feel free to comment or leave any questions on any of the videos, and I'll be more than happy to fulfill any and all requests or questions. It's been an absolute honor and pleasure guiding you today's practice and every single practice every day, Mondays to Fridays. So this is the first time you're watching any of these videos. I teach every single day, Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. Sunrise Vinyasa, followed by a 10:30 class. Monday's 10:30 class is Hatha Level 1 Therapeutics. It's a very slow, gentle therapeutic class, and usually we'll only focus on about 1 to 2 areas of the body. And then for Tuesdays, which is tomorrow, 10:30, we'll do Ashtanga Level 1. Wednesdays is Hatha Level 1, 2. So there's a little bit of strengthening in there. It gets a little bit more spicy. So it's a little bit of a therapeutic that we saw today with a little bit more spice. And then for Thursday, we have yoga conditioning at 10:30, and then Fridays, Pilates fusion. I hope that you all have a super fantastic week, and may every single soul be happy. Happy Monday!